Hello and welcome to this week's coffee vlog. It's now Friday the 20th of April. Heading home from work at 10 to 6, so not so great, but plenty to get done. This week, of course, been very busy, dominated by me being blinded by the sun. I could do with my sunglasses, but I took them out of the car yesterday to do a Steem post picture, and I've not put them back in again yet. I forgot last night. So no sunglasses. Let's hope we're not going into the sun too much. Yeah, the week's been dominated by the London Coffee Festival, of course. I spent all of Sunday there, set off early Sunday morning for that drive. Well, I say early, it was about 8 o'clock actually, so it wasn't that early. And yeah, spent the day there. Didn't get packed up as early as I'd like to have done. They dragged that out a lot. It was something to do with all the crates were stuck. They stored them in the building, but further up and back, and when they came to get them out again finally, it took far too long. So yeah, it was a late finish Sunday night, but fortunately I got accommodation in London, so I got to have a rest, then drive back Monday morning. I didn't get up. Oh God, didn't get up too early. All right, I've got stuff in the back rattling about at me. I have to take it a bit steadier on the way home. Ooh, rattle, rattle. So yeah, busy event on the whole. Got some good leads from it. We could do with just converting some of them now, hopefully, and getting a bit of business out of it, to make all that effort a lot more worthwhile. So yeah, that was pretty busy. It was a hectic sort of 4 or 5 days for me, really. So I ended up getting back to work at about 2:30 on Monday. I've got to do a bit of catching up on some parcels and things, and then rest of this week it's been not too bad actually. It's been pretty steady away business wise, so I'm trying to not turn so quickly because I've got a lot of stuff in the back, and I see some boxes and things, and I've got all sorts, and I don't want it to all go flying everywhere. So yeah, it's been steady away. I've just been trying to catch up with stuff, and now I've got that festival out of the way, I've got to concentrate on the considerably more complicated issue of entirely changing our accounts package over to one that will integrate with our online store, so the orders are automatically invoiced into the account system rather than manually inputting them in like we do at the moment, which will streamline everything greatly. And then once that's kind of sorted out, I can then employ someone saying you need to know how to do this. So hopefully, okay, go attacking me from all angles. So yeah, hopefully then that will all work, and then I'll have a bit more free time for marketing stuff. At the moment, I'm doing far too much messing about with paperwork than anything else, and not really thinking about what I should be. So that's all on the go now. I've just started the sort of the movement of stuff over, but that's been a hell of a lot of bloody keyboard bashing again. I spend my life bashing away at keyboards to get it all up and running. Because really could do with start using the new accounts package at the end of this month, well, start of May, 1st of May, because it's the new financial year, and that's when we're supposed to change over, the accountant suggested, helpfully, one with the other. So we start on a new one. Don't want to brake too hard either, and need to pick some fuel up finally. That trip to London, 400 miles all in, central London and back again. Oh, someone's parked in the good fuel spot. How annoying. Expensive diesel spot this is, but it's good diesel. Expensive but good. Oh, he's coming now. That's ideal, so we can get on and get some expensive diesel. So yeah, 400 miles. and I filled up, I don't know, I filled up last week at some point. Can't remember when it was exactly. The expensive diesel's out of use. I just use the basic, boring, normal diesel then. Oh dear, disaster. I filled up so before I went, but a few days before I went. So, but the car managed to do the trip and back, and all of this week since then, back and forth to home, and I've still got 105 miles range. So that's not bad going. That, you know, that is. And it's not a massive tank on this either, it's just great fuel economy from the diesel. So, right, let's get in, fill my car up, drop my parcels off, then I can come back and do Mr. Nellis's words of wisdom, so I'll see you in a minute. Okay, we have some fuel, finally, full tank. Let's get on and do Mr. Nellis's words of wisdom and then get out of the way of the people that want to go in this tank. Let's have a look. Mail, here he is, already queued up. So Mr. Nellis says on his words of wisdom, things to talk about on your vlog: Donald Trump and Theresa May in Syria, as many people will think that there will be a third world war, and I am giving my Turkey holiday 5 months later. Fair enough, sounds good. I'm supposed to be going to Turkey at some point actually to visit the roaster guys. Also, he watched the Easter Story Keepers on Sunday morning. Oh, but that was good. He's been to Beefeater with his mum on Sunday evening. I was packing crates up on Sunday evening, Richard, until 10 PM. It wasn't exciting. I bet your Beefeater visit was more exciting than that. He's also been to Thackeray Museum on Monday afternoon. Oh, but that's good. She could do with going to a museum or something. He's been to Huddersfield Art Gallery as a Pennine Magpie trip on Tuesday. Very good. The deaths of Ali Ermi, who was the army drill instructor and WWE champion called Bruno Sammartino. Richard's going to sing The Trouble With Me by Black Legend at the Thevers pub on Tuesday evening. I wonder why, Richard. What gave you the inspiration to do that particular song? No, it's not. Not someone beeping at me anyway. Thank goodness for that. Also, Richard Nellis was Victor Meldrew as Dale Winton, died aged 62. I was surprised he was that old, Richard. I didn't realise he was that old. Then again, when was Supermarket Sweep? It was like a million years ago, wasn't it? I'm just showing my own age, actually. There's no hope for me, is there, really? It's going to be... I hope you've all got your funeral suits ready. Also, he's going to watch In the Line of Fire sometime this coming week. Excellent, Richard. That should be quite a good film as well, I think. Right, let's get on our way. No very rapid acceleration today because I've got a boot full of things I don't want rattling around. So let's hope that... there's not much hope, is there, really? That... Oh, hang on. I don't know. I could have gone then, but... Oh, I should have done as well. Oh, we've got a little gap here. No, he's turning. It's good. That's it. It's turning. It's coming in, so we can set off without having to go nuts, which is good because I don't want everything to rattle around at me. Right. So, yeah. So London Coffee Exhibition was good. Did do a few little posts about it on Steem. I got a bit of mileage out of that. My Sublime Sunday featured a few bits and pieces from it, which I ended up doing Monday morning because I was too tired on Sunday night to actually do it. And then, what else happened this week? Well, obviously I did do a song, another bad karaoke challenge, but the shock and horror of it was, I was doing that post and I got a notification that got mentioned by Simgirl and Snook. Well, I was nearly at the end of doing my post, and it turned out I won the last round of the competition of the bad karaoke, so go me, yes. I'm awful at something. Not just one thing, actually, loads of things I'm awful at, but singing, definitely bad at singing. So yes, I'm ridiculously overwhelmed and pleased to find out that I'm bad at singing and I've won something. But never fear, I'm going to continue doing the bad singing just to join in and hopefully promote the whole thing more, so they get more people involved and joining in the competition. So that was quite a good one. I won that. What else has been happening exciting? Not a huge amount this week, to be honest. Obviously, big news is, as you can see at the moment, it's sunny, blue skies and lovely weather. Yesterday was a scorcher. I got a text while I was at work to call in at the shopping on the way back home at the supermarket. Yes, Bob Bell, if you're watching, it was Tesco's I went to, of course. Pick up barbecue charcoal and a load of meaty bits and salady bits and baps and things for a barbecue. So I did, of course, do what I was told. Picked all that up and I got home and they're all out in the back garden, trampoline all in full effect, and they dragged the bouncy castle out as well, because we've got a big full-size commercial bouncy castle. That was out in the garden as well. So yeah, we had some neighbours round, and I got going with the barbecue, and we had all sorts. We had chicken legs, sausages, some steak, which was good actually. It was a good steak. Chicken breast strips, and also
30 miles per hour.
What's that about it? Oh, burgers as well. Burgers with onion. Yeah. So we had a right good selection of barbecue. Which went on till about I think about 9 o'clock. Kind of started packing in. It was getting darker and getting stuff put away. So it was a good long run, to be honest. And then, but I wasn't late in bed, to be honest. By come 10 o'clock, I was absolutely wiped. I was ready for my bed, and yeah, I had a good sleep last night. But that's mainly because quite a few nights this week I haven't had a lot of sleep, so I was playing catch up. I've been averaging, I think, from Sunday probably I got about 7 or 8 hours sleep, so that wasn't too bad. Saturday I only got 6, I think. I was supposed to set off early to London, but I didn't finish doing my vlog on the Steem post till gone 1 AM. So I nudged my alarm clock from 6 AM to 7 AM, just so I got a little bit of extra sleep, because I didn't want to be driving all the way down to London tired. And then Monday night. Oh, Monday night was a busy night because buddy on Steem Crazy Big Adventure, or I don't ever remember if it's Big Crazy Adventure or Crazy Big Adventure, over in Romania, even though he's a Geordie. But he emigrated across to Romania. He did his first show on the Steem Star Network, so a sort of a live video showing these talking, and then you join in the chat in the Discord server. So I watched that, and then there was a new one by Rhonda Kay, who does an animal rescue charity as well. But that was quite a good show, so watched that. And then there was a little bit of a gap, and I was doing some other bits, and then it was Carrie Allen's show, which is Mission Control Monday, so I managed to catch that as well, and that was good. I didn't get all of it, to be honest, because it didn't start till 1, and it got to about 2:15, and I was like, I can't last out till the end of the show. I'm in bed. I went to sleep, so because I'm going to be up, of course schools are back this week, so I'm going to be up for 10 to 7 now, to start getting everything ready and everyone ready for getting off to school. So yeah, I didn't stay the full to 3, otherwise I'd have got like 4 hours sleep, which is would have been a bit of a downer. As it was, I was lucky to get 5 hours, I think. Tuesday, what was happening Tuesday? I can't remember if there's any specific show on Tuesday now, off the top of my head. but I was up late again, so I don't know, I was just doing general stuff. When did I do the post? It all blurs, you know, it all blurs into one. The days and the hours and the minutes, and oh, he's got nice lights. He's going, and try and get going myself. So yeah, I don't know what happened. Monday, yeah, what must have been Monday, because I did Sublime Sunday on Monday. So Tuesday, I would have done the Bad Karaoke Challenge. Wednesday, I can't have done any posts on the Steem it. Thursday, I was going to do the one I did today, which is one for Taxi, for the Culligas tag, because I've been doing posts for it. Always end up posting at the end of the competition because it's a weekly competition, so A, I don't win because I post after the end of the competition, and B, the whole point I'm trying to do as well is to get more people joining in a competition, advertising it as it were, and it's not much point advertising something that's finished, is there? Me, useless. So yeah, I managed to get in earlier this time, and hopefully, yeah, it'll bring up a bit more business for the competition. So that was that one. So I think that's probably about one at the top and bottom of what I've done as far as Steem it posts this week. I shall have to see. I'll certainly leave a link to them all anyway. So Tuesday night, I don't know, I was just up late Tuesday. I think probably because I was doing that post. I can't remember if there's anything else on a Tuesday. There seems to be stuff on all the time now in the Discords. It's very distracting from doing the commenting on Steem it and upvoting and things. So yeah, last night I didn't get anything done really at all because we were out in the garden and barbecuing and relaxing, and then I went to sleep. So I missed Pimp My Post Thursdays by Shadows Pub, which is a shame because I quite like that actually. It's quite a good show, but I'll be alright next week. It was just I was a bit busy last night to do anything, and then too tired I needed to sleep. But of course the main thing is I needed that sleep last night because tonight is the party of all parties on the Steem it Discord and the Steam Star Network. It is the last All Play Friday with Top K-Pop, Jenny. And it's going to be followed by a massive party in a castle. Not a real castle, a virtual castle. With a pirate party hosted by c0ff33 and DJ'd. Yeah, it's just going to be a general... God almighty, get that sun out my eyes. A general all-night party. It's not going to be an all-night party for anyone in America because it'll start at a reasonable time. I think about 5 PM onwards in America. But of course in the UK it's going to start at 1 AM and go on until the sun comes up. So it's going to be an all-nighter of a job. So I'll hold out as long as I can for the whole party. Then try and get some sleep so I can then wake up and try and do the Steem it vlog during the day tomorrow, if I can. It's supposed to be sunny though tomorrow, so I might end up being out in the sun and doing stuff. So I don't know what'll happen then. Sunday's not supposed to be so good. So maybe I should do the vlog on Sunday, but then I've got to do Sublime Sunday as well. It's all a bit tricky, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, I need to go and get in and do some stuff. So have a good weekend, have a good week next week, whatever you get. Oh, that's a nice buggy. Get up to next week, and I'll catch you in next week's coffee vlog. Okay, see ya.